Imagine a world where the grid has failed, society has crumbled, and the only thing standing between order and total anarchy is a group of ordinary people who refuse to die. You are part of Alpha Colony, a fortified sanctuary built on the principles of self-reliance, tactical discipline, and unwavering loyalty. But in a landscape overrun by desperate raiders, corrupt militias, and the harsh realities of a post-apocalyptic winter, survival is not a guarantee. It's a daily war. Welcome to Alpha Colony, the complete series, the definitive, gritty, and deeply satisfying box set by John Walker. If you love homestead defense tropes, realistic survivalism, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a community build a fortress against the darkness through grit, ingenuity, and superior firepower, this audiobook marathon will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in post-apocalyptic fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound warmth of brotherhood. The narrative kicks off with the formation of the colony, thrusting our protagonists into a brutal new reality where their skills are tested every single day. The atmosphere is thick with the smell of wood smoke and gun oil, the creak of aging joints, and the creeping dread of knowing that every mistake could be fatal. Walker excels at capturing the psychological resilience of the elderly and experienced protagonist, making every secured perimeter, every scavenging run, and every tense negotiation feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of the family they've built from scratch. At the core of the series' massive appeal is its spectacular veteran comeback trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting guns, it's about leveraging a lifetime of skills, understanding human nature better than any young raider, and using ingenuity to turn limited resources into overwhelming advantages. Watching the crew reverse engineer enemy tactics, set traps that exploit youthful overconfidence, and completely shock violent gangs with their disciplined, coordinated response is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat to life, making the crack of rifle fire, the shudder of impact, and the gruff, determined banter of the squad feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular action and the survival mechanics, the soul of Alpha Colony lies in its characters and the heavy burden of legacy. These aren't just survivors, they are deeply human individuals struggling with the moral weight of protecting the next generation in a world that has forgotten respect. The emotional anchor of the story is their fierce, unbreakable bond with each other and the younger survivors they mentor, a found family bound by shared trauma and the knowledge that they are the last line of defense. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet conversations by the fire feel just as impactful as the explosive, heart-pounding last stands. As the plot accelerates towards its climax across the series, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major raider coalition targets the community sanctuary, forcing the crew into a desperate, high-stakes confrontation that tests everything they've built. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming improvisation, and raw, unbridled courage. They must use every hidden trick, every overloaded trap, and every ounce of their will to hold the line against an unstoppable tide. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, hard-earned victory that proves humanity's greatest weapon isn't youth or technology. It's the indomitable spirit of those who refuse to fade away. Alpha Colony, the complete series, is a triumph of the post-apocalyptic thriller genre. It is smart, gritty, and unapologetically intense. John Walker has crafted a saga that perfectly captures the thrill of the ultimate underdog holding the line. Plug in your headphones, check your perimeter, and join the crew. The world may be young, but their fight is timeless.